Stay up that way. You can see it there. That looks so small. Everybody, we've just entered into Slovenia. We found a parking lot maybe 20 minutes drive outside of town, so we've parked here at this big parking lot, and it's a big bus depot. There is a rail line here too, but we're taking the bus into town. So we just used Google Maps, found the bus. Luckily, there wasn't like machines here. Usually there's like a machine to buy tickets, but you buy your tickets at the same machine you buy your parking at. So we went ahead, and the bus driver that I asked about where to get the tickets, he came out of his bus and showed us how to buy a card, because they have a special card that you load. And we loaded up our card with money, and this will take us into town. So it should be about a 25-minute drive, maybe 30 on the bus into town. Welcome to Ljubljana. So, go ahead and cross. Just do as the locals do. So there's no crosswalk, but you do as the locals do and you just cross. There we go. So,
the castle's that way.
The what?
The castle's that way.
Yes. So we're gonna head to this way. So we're kind of in the middle of the city. I'm just on the outskirts a little bit. It's the middle of May. It's about 60 degrees right now, but it's supposed to warm up to 70 today. So we're heading to Tivoli Park first. So we're just gonna do a nice little walk through the park, see what that's about, and we'll get going. So far, what's your impression so far, just driving in?
It kind of feels like, I can't remember the name of the city.
Which country?
One of our favorites.
One of our favorites?
Where we stayed, where the,
oh, Zagreb.
thingy was, yeah.
Zagreb.
I don't know, it kind of looks like that.
Kind of looks like Zagreb.
A little bit.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think it looks like, actually, this area at least looks pretty nice, well maintained. Buildings are pretty cool. A little different, definitely different than what we were seeing in Italy. And so far, all the people we've run into have been super nice. It's definitely, when you step into Slovenia, it's you change from Italy to Slovenia. There's like a distinct mark, you know, like some countries it kind of fades. I would say actually.
In what way though?
Well, like completely different language all of a sudden.
Oh, well,
all
yeah.
like completely different writing everywhere. You can't read the language. It's just a step in When you go from France to Italy, it's not that big a difference. It doesn't feel like. I mean, it's two different languages, but it still just doesn't feel like it's that big of a jump. But this feels like a bigger jump in language because you get different symbols and stuff on your lettering and all that. Wow. Look at that. There. But actually the road's a little like wider and well maintained and looks good. So I'm just gonna walk into Tivoli Park and see what we can see. It's about another block or two away here.
Glasses out.
Sun's out, glasses out. So we are in Tivoli Park. Made a quick plan where we're just gonna kind of make a big circle around this area. Now Tivoli Park is enormous, so we're not going to be able to see the whole dang thing, and there really isn't a lot of points of interest in the park. It's more of like their central park where it's just a lot of green space. There are some like landmarks and things like that and pieces of art, and there's a few buildings, but really it's just open green space for everybody in the city to come out and enjoy. You know, they've got over here this road is for just like bicycles and skateboarders and stuff, and then you know you can take your dog out for a walk. There's going to be a pond up here. We're going to see a couple buildings. I see maybe that's, I don't know if that's a building or if that's a playground of some sort. So we're going to do that. We're going to loop back around, and then we're going to head right into the city for the rest of the day. We're going to see some more of the normal landmarks you'd go and see. I think they got a molar problem here. So we've just finished our loop here in Tivoli, and this was kind of like right at the beginning of the walk straight ahead. We just figured we'd walk up here. Can't really find much about the building, exactly what that is, so if you know what that is, you know, let me know. I see it on Google Maps, but I'm Googling it. I can't find much about it. But they did talk about this little boy and the fish statue here. So, in the background would be nice. Huh. We got some dog statues up here. I don't know. It's a pretty cool park. What do you think?
Yeah, it's pretty.
So we're gonna go ahead and head back into town. I guess my impressions of the park is it actually reminded me a lot of London and all the parks in London. It's just like big open green space. Now this is a little hillier than London, because London's very flat, but big open green space with lots of big old trees everywhere just outside the city, and same type of people in the park. You know, you got a lot of people walking their dogs, people going on walks, some tourists. You know, they did have some playgrounds and stuff as well. So, okay, off to town next, and I think what we're gonna do next would be a surprise museum visit, because we don't really do museums, but this one I think is a little different. So we're gonna do a quick museum stop, and a museum that Rebecca and I are a little intrigued by. So let's get there. It's turning out to be a really nice day. So we're just here in this park, and the museum we're going to is right here. It's called the House of Illusions. So let's gonna go check this out. It's a weekday, you know, this is what, Monday? It's a Monday morning, so I'm guessing there's not gonna be a lot of people here. Might have the run of the place to ourselves. And you can see where we're gonna end up today. Up there, Ljubljana Castle. So that was the Museum of Illusions.
That was really cool.
That was really cool. It was, what, 13 euro?
12, yeah, I don't know.
I think it was
something like that.
13 euro a piece. It was small. It was very small, but it was very cool. So they packed a lot in that small amount of space. It was exactly what I thought we were going to get out of it. So I'm really happy with that. So we're going to continue on now, actually into town, and we're going to start heading towards the castle more and hit some spots up along the way. So let's get back into, I believe this is considered the Old Town area that we're going to get into, and then across the river, all that. So let's get across. It's actually kind of busy. Seems like there's a lot of tour groups, and we have seen some school groups around. I don't know if they'll be here in town, but we've seen them out in the park and stuff like that.